Hello and welcome back to Mac at the Movies. Today I'm bringing you another weekly movie review with the film Studio 666. This film was released February 25th, 2022 by Roswell Films and directed by B.J. McDonnell. He had also directed Hatchet, as well as various music videos, bands like Slayer, Anthrax, I do believe, and some music documentaries. This is his second full-length feature film. This film stars, you have Whitney Cummings as Samantha, the annoying neighbor. Jenna Ortega, who plays Sky Willow. You have Leslie Grossman as Barb. John Carpenter plays a studio engineer, and you have Carrie King, who plays Grog, sort of like the head roadie, basically, if that's what I gathered from it. And then, of course, you have the Foo Fighters. We have Dave, Pat, Rami, Chris, Taylor. I think I said Nate. No, I didn't say Nate, so that's 6. And then, of course, a little Lionel Richie in there playing himself. But this follows the recording of the 10th Foo Fighters studio album. They're looking for a place to record it. They get recommended this house, and they go to this house, find out that another band had recorded there and died due to a murder that happened with a local groundskeeper. And while they're there, Dave ends up playing this haunted, possessed, recording of a song, and he gets really into it. And you find out that basically Dave has to create this song to trade to the devil to bring rock and roll back and make rock and roll great again. And then through the process, everyone dies. You pretty much get that in the commercial. Everything else is just expanded onto that. You get some backstories, a twist and a turn here and there, which I'm not going to throw out here for everyone, but this pretty much felt like they took a great concept for a Foo Fighters music video and stretched it out over an hour and a half. I think this film would have been a lot better if it were done in the span of, 5 minutes, or made into a newer sort of modern Foo Fighter-y thriller video. It seemed like the fact that all this was done in a movie seemed a bit too much. And while the Foo Fighters are fun with their acting and how they relay that in their music videos, I felt like it was not the right set for their acting chops to really see how far they can go. Granted, one of the least favorite movies of mine I've ever seen was Tenacious D's Pick of Destiny. And this, I feel, was just a step up from that. Again, I really do think this should have just been a stretched music video and not an hour and a half horror film. That being said, the deaths in this movie were outstanding. That's what saved it for me. All the deaths that you get in this movie, and then little kicks and nods towards things like a delivery person bringing some food and forgetting the ranch, or there being a little quick reference back to that about the ranch sauce. Things like that I thought were funny. But all in all, the movie itself wasn't that spectacular. If I had to rate it 1 out of 5, I have to give it 2 stars out of 5. I think it's one that I could go without ever watching again. If I do, it'll probably be with some friends or something like that. Maybe just having a good time hanging out together, throwing that movie on. And I'm sure that it could be a film you make a drinking game out of. I'm sure there's something that you could do with that. But all in all, it just seemed a bit lacking. Again, goes back to that. What I feel this movie should have been was a 10-minute stretched out music video, and I think it would have been excellent. There was a lot of go-between, a lot of things that just happen that didn't need to happen. It seemed very Scooby-Doo-esque in a sense, but with a lot of gore. So I did appreciate a lot of the horror aspects in this film, which is one of the reasons why I gave it a 2. If it didn't have as good kills, as funny moments as they were, I don't think this would have done it for me. That and the amount of blood you get. You see a lot of this again in the trailer. But I think one of my favorite deaths is the Ramy death. That's probably one of my favorites because it was just really cool to see. But all in all, it was definitely a fun movie. I'm glad I got to watch it, but I don't think it's one that I'm going to be revisiting anytime soon, let alone often. So anyway, jot down in the comments below, have you seen this movie and what did you think of it? Give me a rating, 1 out of 5. What did you think that this was? And if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's definitely worth, if you're a horror fan, worth all the kills. The kills were amazing. They were fun and just had that extra level of oomph to it. But yeah, definitely check it out. If you like this video, smash that thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell to let you know when I have new and exciting videos like these coming your way. And thank you for stopping by. As always, be good to one another, and I will see you next time. Bye.